Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Wednesday, the 13th of May, and let's get right into the charts. Of course, starting off with Bitcoin, you can see right here into the short term the bulls are fighting. Basically, you could say that we are forming the same pattern that we are forming on Ethereum. Basically, we are in this very tight consolidation and potentially a breakout will come and is coming. You can see it right here. We are getting very tight, and I do believe that this momentum will break to the upside with how things are looking right now. Price is holding above $80,000. We are trading right now currently around 81,000. Ethereum is trading around 2,300. You can see yesterday we did retest that monthly open level, and right now we are reclaiming the EMAs. Of course, they will be acting as resistance, but potentially if we do reclaim them and if we pull those same trend lines right here on Ethereum, you can see basically Ethereum is in the same tight consolidation as Bitcoin. You can see things are getting very tight over time, and we are approaching this breaking point right here, which, as I said, I do believe is gonna be a break to the upside. Solana still holding above the value area high right here. You can see it clearly. Momentum is still strong on Solana. We are front running the weekly pivot, and also we are still hovering above those EMAs, trading around the weekly open. You can see right here currently below it. Hype is also right now potentially about to test the monthly open level, which is going to act as support. Sui, on the other hand, did test the weekly pivot. We got a move down around 13%. Pretty big moves from Sui right here, but of course from the monthly open we did go up like 55%. And imagine if Ethereum goes 55% from the monthly open. I can't even go that high. Basically, Ethereum will go to 3,300 around if we pump for 50%, but I don't believe that will be the case. It is possible, but you can see from the monthly open, from 50%, that's gonna take us to the value area high of this range that we have right here. If we pull it like this, basically you can see the value area high is around 3,200, so I don't believe that it has the strength to go all the way up. But if we break up out of this high right here, then very well we are gonna be seeing some momentum high, and potentially we're gonna hit around this level right here before price actually reverses. In my opinion, this is how things are going to be playing out in the short term. The stock market right now, you can see Nasdaq had a move yesterday to the downside, basically to reset the R size. You can see on the 4-hourly we dropped down like 2%, if I'm not 2.5% almost, down to the weekly pivot, and right now we are recovering this whole move. Basically, stock market is very strong right now. We only needed like a reset of those indicators before we started going up again. On the short term for Bitcoin, you can see the CVD is still high. Open interest has not yet come into the market, so potentially we are looking at a healthy move to be happening soon. Liquidation heat map, you can see we got a lot of liquidity piled in on the top side, all the way from 82.4 to $85,000. We got tons of liquidity piling up. Of course, same thing right here on the downside to around 79.5 all the way down to 76, 77k. We've got that liquidity, but as seeing how things are looking right now and how Bitcoin is holding above $80,000, I do believe that we're gonna continue trading above $80,000 in the coming next days or maybe weeks to potentially reach these targets that I have set in place right here. Basically, right now we are playing around this line right here, down from the $80,000 region. This is, as I said in my previous videos, the most important line right now, and also the 200 daily EMA is the second most important line. If we get above it, then $87,000 could be very well the next target for Bitcoin, and that's just around 8.5% of a move, so not that big of a move, so it could happen very fast. Fear and greed index remaining at 50, nothing new here. Spot ETFs, we did got another day in the red basically, but BlackRock this time did not sell any, which is quite nice to see. But still, it is a 115 million spot ETF outflow, so the bigger institutions did sell quite a bit. Long versus short ratio starting to turn a bit. You can see yesterday the difference was very big, and right now we are seeing more longs coming into the market, and the ratio with the long versus shorts is getting quite even, maybe even going to flip back into the long side with the bulls coming out on top. Of course, we do have some other news today. You can see right here we got PPI data coming out today, so that's going to be the most important news for the day, and this could very well move the market once again. Yesterday we got CPI data. Bitcoin did dump on that CPI data, but as you can see we have recovered this move. We went also down to the weekly pivot. Same thing happened on the Nasdaq. It dumped on the CPI data news and he has recovered. So we'll see what today's news brings us, and I do believe that this would cover it for today, guys. Hope you liked the video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.